Alright, how are we doing? We got a Aero Blast Chiller here. Not working properly. It's not properly cooling. Looks like we have an alarm. Technician was out here before. Out here for a the compressor contactor was tripped. So it looks like it may have tripped again. I have Will right here. Open up the back. That way we can go down there. Look in it. There's a semi-hermetic compressor in this unit. This thing's been giving us some trouble. So technician looked around. He checked on the windings on the compressor and everything. Everything appeared to be working fine. Condenser coil is clean. He couldn't find a short. We couldn't find any wires shorted to ground. He tested it a bunch and it wasn't tripping the compressor contactor. So we'll find out right now if the same issue is occurring. See what we can do to get this compressor contactor to trip while we're here. Alright, so we got this, we've kind of started looking at this thing. So before the other technician, this breaker inside of here, right there with the knob, that was in the trip position. When we got here, it was not in the trip position, it was just on. Right now it's calling, that's why you hear that buzzing noise going on right now. So we found out that our contactor is just not pulling in. So it appears to be a 208 volt contactor. We can't really find any info on it. We can't find any manuals online. All tech support numbers. The tech support, I think this is an Electrolux unit. Tech support is closed at the moment, so we can't even get any info from them. But we, as you can see, we have like no space, so we can't even really chase these wires to be able to follow exactly why we're not getting our other side of voltage for our contactor. We did press it in for a quick second, and the contactor kind of was making a very loud noise. The oil sight glass, so can you shine the light at the oil sight glass? See if we get on camera. So it looks like it has what? That's like a half a thing of oil. So that glass looks like it's half full of oil.
No, it literally looks empty.
Here, let me see. Let me get in there. Let me look real quick. So we're gonna check the oil sight glass. So, okay. So oil sight glass appears to be empty. So it doesn't look to be full. It may be full, but just clear. But right now it looks like it's empty. We're gonna press the contactor in for a second to see what kind of response we get from this compressor. We took apart the windings and everything, checked the windings. This is a 3-phase semi-hermetic compressor. We were getting like about 0.9 on one winding, across one set of windings, 1.1 across another set, and then 1.3 on the other set. But there were times where we had it on there and all of a sudden the winding would just jump up to 2 ohms. We checked it to ground. It's nothing shorted to ground or anything, no wire shorted to ground. We do have pressure in the system. We have about, I believe, 140 psi of pressure inside of our inside of the unit. So we checked on both sides, suction line and liquid line. We have pressures on both sides. But we're gonna press this in and see what happens. So let's make sure we're all good here. So it appears to be running fine. So we're not getting a large jump. Sounds perfectly fine. Our fans run, everything runs. But yet we're still not getting our other side of voltage from our contactor. So we're gonna have to confer with tech support, try to see if they can send us a wiring diagram for this. But as of now, it's just so dusty in here. We can't even really get in here to really check anything. You know, I wish they made these units a little bit more clear, put a wiring diagram somewhere on this unit, but they didn't do that. So we're gonna have to try to look online. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get this thing running today, but after we contact tech support, find out some info, hopefully maybe find out a wiring diagram somewhere for this unit, then we'll come back and see what's going on, why we're not getting that other leg of voltage. But we're getting tow away all across the board on all phases. So, but yeah, so hopefully we can find something on it tomorrow. But it's getting to be the end of the day. It's about 4 p.m. but we can't do anything as of now. But yep.